Hello. Welcome to episode 5 of the Week in Review show. Well, a lot has happened, so let's get right to it so this episode doesn't turn out to be 30 minutes long. Alright, so everybody knows by now, hopefully, that this show is about reviewing what we've done on Twitch for the past week or so. So we've done a lot, so let's get to it. First of all, okay, let's start with the Magic Wing. We've added a lot on, by the way. Let's just show you the overall map here. Here's what we got right now. These 4 small domes and this primary is what we had at the end of last episode. We've done a lot. We did a 12-hour live stream. We've had 5 days of streaming. I had Sunday where I played by myself for a little bit. So we've done a lot. So let's get going and I will show you where we stand. All right. So down here is the Magic Wing. Okay, you can see it's all magical, fantasy blocks, blah, blah, blah. I got to do this dome still, but down this wing is our Thaumcraft wing. This is all we've done for Thaumcraft. I have like a pyramid here, and it's your basic Thaumcraft setup, nothing fancy. We have our robes for Thaumcraft. We have our golem, who drops all our essence off, and over here we have our cauldron. So it's pretty straightforward setup. I haven't put any skulls or anything underneath yet, and I do plan on doing that soon. But that's a pain in the butt to do, to be honest with you. So I'll probably get to it later on when we start getting into the more advanced stuff in Thaumcraft, where I have to worry about stuff not working properly because of everything being unstable. So we'll get to that at some point. We've also made a Thaumium Boss Silverwood Staff, and over here I have my... Maybe I don't. Maybe it's in my enemy system? Wand? I don't know where it is. It's somewhere. Who knows? But yeah. So we got all this down here, continuing down the wing. We have our... You can probably see it already. We have our area where we charge our wand. Like that. We got a decent amount of nodes here now. We're pretty well off. I'll probably collect 1 or 2 more for this spot and this spot. And maybe a couple more back here as well. Another one there. I don't know. We'll grab them as I see them. If I see anything good, I usually carry it around in this pouch here. Glass and slab so I can grab them. Grab good nodes if I see them. But there we go. Also, by the way, we've been doing blood magic. You'll see the altar in a minute, but I want to change my armor here. I got full blood magic now. He's pretty boss. It's like I said, I've used this armor before and it's extremely OP, but I love it. So we're rolling this now instead of the power armor. But when I'm diddling around, I still wear the power helmet, so I have the night vision and I can control it. I know you can put night vision on the blood armor, but I like to be able to turn it on and off. So we'll leave it on now so everybody can see a little bit better. But coming off the other branch of the Magic Wing is our blood altar room. Let's turn that off. I know this thing has been glitchy lately. We might have to go in there and manually shut it off. Yeah, let's do that. Let's go into chicken mode. Don't like to always leave it running, you know? Get off, buddy. There's a glitch with morph. You can't get too high to the ceiling or else think you're suffocating. Let's just turn it off by switching this. So it stops getting power. Yeah, it's not getting power anymore. So just stop running. Good. I'll have to come back here. I'll have to rewire this a little bit. These wireless things seem to get a little buggy if you unload the chunk. So we're going to have to work on that. But yeah, it's just your basic, setup. I've done this setup in the past. Let's grow up here. Become a big boy. So yeah, we got tier 5. We killed some withers. Went very successful. So we have full tier 5. I have the sigil that moves the water around. You guys have seen that. I have the green grove now. I'll show you guys that in a moment. We have this thing tells me how much LP I have in my network. I have over 5 million, close to 6. This thing's probably full up now. I think that it's been running. It's probably been running for a while, to be honest with you. And this is for air sigil for getting around quick. All right. Continuing onwards, down in our farming wing here, This is our like industrial farming area. I had the digital miner set up, but he's turned off now. Down here we have our new essence farm. They go in there and then they fill this tank up here, which is pretty cool. Pretty basic stuff. I'm gonna have all the mob spawners off this wing as well. I just gotta build them. I haven't done it yet. I'll probably do that next week. At least get a 1 or 2 built. Down here is our crops wing, I guess you could call it. We're doing magic crops finally. Guys finally talked me into it, and I'm glad they did. This is the green growth sigil. Like, see everything's growing right now? If you go in here and turn it on, everything just starts like rapid growing. See, everything's just going crazy now. This is our glowstone crop, so we can have glowstone. And then over here, oops, I always turn down there. This is our crops for ghasts, so we can get ghast tiers easily. So these are going. It's pretty cool. I also had dye set up earlier, so we have the dye essence now, so we can basically, oops, not dye. So we can basically make all the dye we want now. We have the seeds too, so we can always replant them if we start running low, which is good, because dyes, if you try to get like the fancy dyes, it's kind of a pain in the butt, to be honest. So those are good. These are all hooked right up to the ME system too, so everything ports right in, and the planter underneath has, and the seeds are just getting exported right back into the planter. I plan on putting lily pads of fertility right here, or I was actually thinking about just putting like a hole here and just filling with water and putting the lily pad there, because it'll cover this area still. I mean, if I lose one spot, it's no biggie. I don't know what I'm going to do yet, but we'll figure it out. Alright, so that's turned off, right? Yeah, we don't want to waste stuff. There's slimes. I think I'm in like an 18 slime chunks, so there's always slimes hopping around. Alright, so that's good. That's our farming wing. Down here is our tech wing. Here is our applied energistics hallway. And here's all of our... I've been using this kind of as a workshop room too, so it's a little bit of a mess. But this is all for applied energistics. We made a huge Mac. It's got 26 pages. The rest is filled with CPUs, obviously. It's pretty awesome. Up here is our automation. I have fluid transposers for all my liquids: redstone, resonant ender, lava, water, and cryothium, which is a bane of my existence. Anybody that watched today's live stream will know that. This is your magma crucible breaking the items down. It breaks down your redstone, ender pearls, and cryothium dust. This is here's for the portal. This is the power unit for the enhanced portals mod. And we'll show you the portal in a minute. We had to get rid of the blood magic teleposers because they were causing a lot of... Well, they actually caused the server to crash a few times, so that was not good at all. So we ended up taking them out yesterday, as a matter of fact, and we're using enhanced portals now, which is actually a pretty simple mod. It's not too bad. There's good tutorials out there. So this is how we're doing our liquids. We have a lot of liquids. So we're doing well on the liquid front. Items, I really haven't been running or processing at all, because I'm still like running well on what we have. Like iron, we still got 1,600. Let's just look at the ingots, get our ingot count, our weekly ingot count. This is how we're doing. I had to do some gold. That's why we're really high in gold, because I had to run some gold because we were running low on that, because I'll show you something in a minute where we use a lot of gold. Yellorium, that's important. We have a lot of that, which is good. Yeah, we're doing well on ingots here. I'm pretty happy with this. What else? Got a bunch of cobble here. Yeah, nothing really else going on in here. This is a cool part. You're crossing over all the wings, so you can kind of see like inside the wings. That's what I like about this base. It's like kind of overlaps each other, so you can see different aspects and stuff like that. I think it's pretty neat. Down here is what we worked on today, and I had a lot of trouble with it, and I actually left the stream early because of it, and I do apologize for the people that were there. I mean, I didn't just up and quit, but I did wrap up earlier than normal on Fridays. The reason I was getting frustrated is because I was trying to fill this up with liquid cryothium, and for some reason it kept turning into water periodically, and it would take out all the cryothium that I already placed, and it just became frustrating to the point where I just ended up just coming back on like after a half-hour break and just filling up with resonant ender. I know it's not as good as cryothium, but it's a lot easier to place, and I was getting really frustrated over it. Over here, this cable will be covered, by the way, when I go to put down the flooring in here. Over here is the breakdown of everything we have in terms of Yellorium and anything that can power these reactors. I do have some more in a chest back at base that I haven't put in yet. We'll probably do that when we head over there to show you what I've done over at spawn. But this is what we have so far. I'm going to put these on, put it on this wall as well. And we're going to have another reactor just like this on this side as well. And down here is going to be the turbines. I'm going to have turbines at some point. So this thing is going to be pretty efficient. I haven't turned it on yet. I mean, I turned it on briefly, but I'm like, you know what? Let's turn it back off and show everybody what it looks like full. So let's start it up and see what this thing pumps out. It's probably not going to be that great, to be honest with you, but let's see. Still going. Not bad. So we're probably going to be around 15,000. Cool. Hey, that works. We're going to have one on this side, one on this side. We have still the reactor back at the other place too. I got a Tesseract hooked up to it. If you can see it there. Yeah, if you can see it. That's just going right into my main power cube, and I'll just run power out that way. It's automatically putting in the yellorium and exporting the cyanite and yellorium and plutonium. So that's all that. So that's the power wing. This is going to be all our power down here. I'm not sure how big the turbine is going to be, so we made a pretty long hallway here. Worst case scenario, we can always just block it off and cut it down a little bit, or we can figure out something. Like we have to make a room for cyanite processing as well. So we'll do that down there. All right, keep it going, keep it going. What else? This is kind of just like I was using this to make obsidian at one point. Now it made snowballs for the cryotheum. That really kind of does it for in here. Oh, the reason we ran out of gold too is I made this whole entire ceiling basically out of gold blocks. So we flew through this stuff like it was going out of style. Yeah, I'm happy with the way this turned out. This room looks really nice. I like the openness of it. Still got to figure out what we're gonna put in the middle here. I'm having some trouble. I tried trees. It didn't seem like it was working too well. I might try it again with different types of trees this time. I don't know. We're gonna have to work on it. Got to figure out lighting in here as well. Up here gets really dark when you don't have your night vision on. So we got to figure out lighting up there as well. And then yeah, so let's head outside. I'll give you guys an outside view of this thing. It's pretty awesome. Plus I have something to show you outside as well. If you guys remember the boat that I showed you last episode. Go up. Okay, so as you can see, I'm flying. It's not magic. I'll show you guys why in a minute. Alright, so this is what the base looks like from outside. I'm pretty happy with the way it's turning out. It's pretty awesome, in my opinion at least. That's our applied energistics. That's our node room. There is our altar. Blood magic. There's our main dome. There's our reactor, which I got to fix to finish the hallway there. It's really cool when you finish the hallways because right now it just looks like the reactor's just floating there barely because you can hardly see anything. There's a dome. This is probably going to be the entrance right here. We're going to have I'm probably going to break this dome down actually and make the entrance a lot longer and have it come into like a portal dome. You know, have like our entrance portal, our nether portal, all the different types of portals, you know what I mean? And that's our mob farm. It's a mob hallway. Down here's our two farms. These look pretty cool from the outside. These look cool when I have a couple more. I'm probably going to put 2 more there at least. Maybe even extend this hallway down at some point and maybe double that up even. I want to have a lot of farms. And that's kind of the outside. Here's another extension hallway. I could probably put a farm right there too. That's why I built that hallway downwards a little bit. So we'll see about that. I mean, it seems like it just might fit. I'm not sure what we're going to do there. Worst case scenario, I'll just rip that hallway down. I like being able to be like I like everything overlapping and being close, but then there's also the point where it becomes too close. So I don't know. We're gonna have to figure that out. And that right there is actually our mob essence tank. It's collecting a lot of mob essence, which is nice. That turned out very nice. All right. I brought you guys out here because I want to show you the boat and show you what I've done on the boat. The original plan for the boat was to make there it is. Was to make it a mariculture area, but I decided not to because mariculture is just a little too much for me. Like, and it doesn't seem like it seems like it's a little on and off, like with how it works. So I painted it into an advanced genetics boat. The theory is here that we're doing testing on animals and humans to the point where we can't actually do it on land because it's they consider it humans' rights violation or something like that. I don't know. It's just a little story. But so far, the only one I've done is bat. So now I have the flight. Like if I take all this off, I can fly in creative mode effectively. Whoop, maybe. There we go. So that's pretty cool. I like it. I'm actually very happy with it. When you stack it with the haste that you get from the blood armor that I have on there, I mean, you move pretty quick. So it's actually, I would say, even faster than the power armor was. And then if I want to, you know, if I can always use a sigil too to jump around, which I'm not even really using this anymore. I don't know, I might have to figure that out. Because I also made the sigil of magnetism, but I don't have space on it for the sigil of holding, with this sigil of holding, so I might actually take the air sigil off there and put the magnetism one on there. Might be more effective. As I said, actually, while I'm out here, let me grab these. I gotta rip these down. We're not using these anymore because they crashed our server a couple times, so we take them down here, so nobody by accident hits them or whatever. Okay, let's still got this little. Actually, let's use our portal. Let's head over here. Yeah, we did so much in terms of the base this week. I was watching last week's video because I had to watch the previous week's video to see what I've covered, so I don't like show you guys things twice. And wow, last week it was just, this is all cobble. We just had the 4 domes on each end, and they were all cobble too. We did a lot, significantly, surprisingly. All right, portal. Go through it. Brings you back to spawn. Just simple little portal, nothing fancy. What did we do? What did we do here? Not a lot, actually. Actually, did we do anything? Yeah, we just ripped out the blood altar that was downstairs. You know, there it is, and we moved it. You know, you guys saw that already. I wanted to grab all the this reactor's still running. It's not really, what is this thing pumping out? Yeah, our new reactor is doing basically triple the work, a little under triple. Grab all this and put this into our system. I gotta get that reprocessing set back up. And then that as well. Whoops. Hello, Java. No, I do not want to update my Java right now. You just interrupted my movie. Let me make sure it's still running. Okay, I just wanted to make sure it didn't screw up fraps and we lose a lot of yammering away here. This test rack still is working. It's putting the power out. So we have the test rack at the other one and test rack at this one, both putting out power, so it works. And that's really all I've done, I think, over here. Yeah. Oh, let's get our weekly cobble look here. Where are we at? 1, 3, so over 16 million cobble. God, that's ridiculously fast. You know what I want to do, actually? Let's get 30. Those are expensive. Let's go make 32 more, though, and throw them in there. I want to double that up. Right now, it's only pulling 32 out per tick. Let's double it up, make it pulling out 64. So these should be auto. Ooh, what are they called? Crap. Upgrades. Here they are. I thought I had those in the system. I guess not. 8. All right, let's get some pickaxes made up here. And do that. Another 32. Where are we at? 1, 2. Good. 32. There we go. All right. Cool. Now this will start pulling out a stack per tick. I think it's per tick or something like that. It's something ridiculous. Yeah, that'll double our input then. Good. All right, cool. Let's see how that goes. I'll just give you guys the update next week when we do the week in review show once again. What else have we done? I think that's kind of it. Oh, I made the smelter a lot taller. I was doing a lot of crap in here and I needed it, so I gotta empty all this stuff out though. This just got out of hand. Oh, we have the deep dark. Let's go in here. I'll show you guys the deep dark. Some of you might not have ever seen the deep dark. Let me get this on here just in case. All right, down here. Yeah, it's really just like I guess it's a good place to mine ores. So this is the deep dark. Don't want to go too crazy. We had a whole incident here the other day where I got lagged down. I spammed the teleport home thing and it was like caught on fire and I couldn't put myself out without, it was a whole mess. But let's get out of here. Yeah, you can't stay flying there too long or it puts you down. All right, so that's that. And that's it, guys. That's where we are for the week. Hope you guys enjoyed it. We did a lot. By the way, the 12-hour stream was ridiculously awesome. Everybody was great for it. We had a blast. So yeah, everybody that watched the stream this week, I do appreciate it. Thank you very much. If you guys enjoyed this, please hit the like button. Like I've always say, it does help significantly. And please leave a comment below. Tell me what you think. And we'll see you next time, guys. And don't forget, Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time is my normal stream time, so make sure you swing by and say hello. Say you came because you saw the video, and I'll give you a cyber high five. How about that? All right, guys. I'll see you next week. Take care. Bye-bye.